12:53 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Date 3/26 of 2013. Subject weekly Apple chart. Okay. Since we have sold Apple out down here at our price target of 420, we've had a good 4-week rally off of the bottom. Whereas before, the 2-week rallies had failed and make lower lows. One of the things I would like to tell people with these 2 weekly trend lines is that this one right here is a major wall of resistance, again, at the upper end of its trading range. And that's half of that weekly down bar. The top reversal of the body of the bar plus this wick right up here, which connects to this low bottom here that was set at 483.97, is where this particular pullback had come into play as well. So as we clear through these resistance levels, of course you have pullbacks that happen. What I would tell people here in our trader network, and we'll be online doing everything, but let's just put this where the trend line is actually going to run from the top of this wick to right here. We're going to come right across here. It's going to be right there is where we broke this selling, this long-term selling downtrend, and that this support level at 440 is your major lower support level from this original breakout here in Apple. Okay, a lot of people have been buying it on the dip after selling down from $702 where we were short. The 10-week moving average is still pointing down. That's at 450.79. That would be your test of where we're above that 10-week moving average and we're above a 50-day simple moving average on a daily chart. This is the wall of resistance moving forward in the weekly trend in Apple. Trading long and short intraday is today that Apple has a very narrow range. The high was 465.84 and the low was 460.53, 277 lows going into the closing bell in 4 minutes. The weekly is very important because as this weekly bottom, this 4-week pattern here in price, as it backfills down in there, as we have said back over here, that this was the place to buy up and out of the money calls using the option call market to get a good gain, and that we were sold out finally down here at the bottom. And we'd never seen it sold out ever in its entire publicly traded history than we've ever seen on this bottom. That was the bottom for now in this time cycle or time series price cycle. So once again, let us be of help to you if you're looking for the help and you would like to become a trader. One of the things that we would like to highlight to you today is open an account, which is this page right here. When you click on it, it'll take you here and it will tell you about a lot of things that we give you. We give you money in your trading account, and with $5,000 account you have $50,000 intraday. $10,000 account, you have $150,000 intraday. You can get started now. Click start, get started today. Just simply click on it and you're there. We have lots of things. We use our entries and our exits so that when you're using these great trends, using the option market to take a big gain on Apple, you'll let our market maker with 30 years of experience figure out what the wholesale entries were so that you can be profitable and when to exit them. A lot of people never do. So you have complete back-end management with your trading capital on an intraday level and options overnight level. So we're here to empower you. If you've had bad experiences in the market before, just give yourself a break. Let us do the work so that you can have a positive experience. And let us build your confidence that's long overdue. And what the live entries and the live exits that we do every day, we're just given the weekly view, but we do them intraday. When we're trading Apple on an intraday level, there are times that we have to go short when it goes down in price and they pop it up. These are the lows down here in the current cycle where we've made these big highs. And on the weekly chart, this is for intraday, so that you can trade around the core position in Apple. And the weekly level is a little bit longer term analysis from the weekly bottom, and it's doing everything that it should. So when we hit the weekly high the other day, which was 469.95 on the top of that weekly wick, and there is a light trading day today and tomorrow, volume wise, because it's a 4-day trading week. So your support level would be half of that weekly bar, MMTs, and at that point, we will see what this weekly bottom is, and we're going into earnings season next month. It's almost here. But it's a major update as why we're looking at the weekly and why it was a great buy down here when we called the bottom. We traded it many times, in price volatility in both directions. Once again, I'm going to conclude the weekly update on Apple Computer, and the major wall of resistances are going to be right here in this weekly sell bar. And that the highs over here is resistance 1, resistance 2, and resistance 3.